heart of the city to the edge of the world, telling stories of black kings and queens.
It's Utah, baby.
Every topic, every voice, like a new kind of pearl, shining light on truths to make the future swirl. It's real talk, baby. El Frank and Shy Blue coming through, baby. Real topics, real stuff for the people, baby. Buckle up and let's roll with real talk, baby. It's real talk, baby. It's real talk, baby. It's real talk, baby. And it ain't no me without you, baby. It's you talk, baby. And it ain't no me without you, baby. From the heart of the city to the edge of the world.
It's Utah, baby.
Black kings and queens, but both in a fur. Every time we carry.
Real Talk family, what's good? What's going on? It's another Monday night. You know what that means. It's another episode of Real Talk right here on the U Talk Network. Y'all know how we start every show. You know us. Without you, baby. Real Talk family, what's good? Once again, it's good to see you here on a Monday night. We got another awesome show planned for you tonight. Might be a little bit of an abbreviated show tonight because it's the holiday time and, you know, everybody's got their stuff going on. So as the show goes, as the comments and calls goes, that's how the show goes. But we're going to do what we always do, and that is start it off with shout outs. First shout out, as always, has to go to the man, the myth, the legend, the creator and the proprietor of U Talk and the U Talk Network himself, my brother, my homie, my ace, Devin Lloyd, a.k.a. D. What's up, bro? How you doing? Shouts out to Ann and the family. Second shout out of the night, as always, has to go to the man behind the merchant. I'm sorry. The man behind the designs. I'm getting ahead of myself. The man behind the designs. I'm just tripping tonight. The man behind the technicals. My bad, y'all. I'm old. The man behind the technicals. Our guy, Mr. Marquise Judge, KJ Productions. Thank you for keeping everything in fair working condition, Marquise. We appreciate you. Third shout out. Now it's going to be the man behind the merchandise, the man behind all the designs, the one and only Mr. Joseph Bernard. Thank you for all that you do, brother. We appreciate you. Fourth shout out of the night, as I see the chat is chatting up. What's up, Mr. Juan Manuel? How you doing? Miss Quella, how you doing tonight? Fourth shout out of the night, as always, has to go to you, the viewing audience. Those of you who are taking time out of your busy schedule to rock with us over here at Real Talk and U Talk, we thank you for taking your time out your schedule to rock with us, be a part of this thing, be a part of this movement. Hey, the moniker says it ain't no us without you. That's real talk and real facts. Thank you for being a part of it. As always, as I always say, let me go ahead on and put it up for those who may not know. You can watch us live here on YouTube, or you have other alternatives. And the other alternative, as soon as I can pull it up, is to go get the U Talk Podcast app. You see it right there. Go to wherever you get your app sources, dial that in and put that in and get it. That way you can keep in touch with us more than just here on the YouTube airwaves. You can keep in touch with us 24/7, 365. A lot of good conversation is going on over there with that. Fifth and final shout out of the night, as always, has to go to my wonderful co-host, Miss Shy Blue, and I have an announcement to make. As we move forward, it has been determined and decided that Shy is going to move on into some other things. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to say, sis, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for what you have done and the contributions that you have made to the show. And we wish you good luck in your future endeavors. So now that we have gotten the business out of the way, shouts out, what's up, JB? We're going to get to the topic tonight. And the topic is, we're going to be talking a little bit of money. I'm going to go ahead on and put the link up because I got a feeling this is going to be something that we really touch upon some stuff here. So let me get the link together. The topic tonight is going to be basically making good decisions with your money, man. And this all kind of stems off of last week's show. Last week, we talked about, you know, stunting and all of this stuff, the social media presence and all of that stuff. Well, a lot of times to keep up with what's happening on social media, it's pretty much, man. People are just trying to keep up with the Joneses. The title, as you saw on the thumbnail, was "Broke with a Benz or Broke with a Budget." And I just got a few things I got to say about that. The link is up right there if you want to join in to give your opinion on it. We invite you to come through. Bottom line is we got to make better choices. Got to make better choices, man. How many times do you see somebody that, they're riding nice, but you hear, that story that they got trouble making rent, or they got trouble paying their bills, or they got trouble, getting groceries, whatever the case may be. Something doesn't add up. Something just doesn't add up. Or are you going to make the case to go buy $250 and $300 Jordans and not have that extra money to take care of a bill? Or are you just going to put some good shoes on your feet, reliable shoes on your feet, something a little bit more inexpensive, but now your bills are taken care of? Where do your priorities lie? That is the biggest thing that we're talking about tonight. And I can't sit up here and act like I'm without, responsibility here. I've been there. I've done it. We've all done it. There just comes a point in the time where we all, as adults here, we got to make the conscious decision that we got to make a better choice with our spending habits and what we do. I mean, you can take it from, just like I said, with the shoes and the clothes and stuff like that. Uh, Listen, eating out every day, I mean, that stuff adds up. I remember back in the day when food used to be, you can go get you a nice lunch at work for like $12, $13. You're not going anywhere with quality food and spending less than 25 minimum these days. Are you making that choice to do that versus maybe prepping your food and bringing your food to work, saving you a couple of dollars? That's something that you really got to look at. What about with the vehicle aspect? Financing a luxury vehicle just to say that you have something in that regard. You got that Benz, you got that Beamer, you got that Escalade or whatever, versus having a reliable car. The notes are paid for, everything is taken care of. You no longer have to worry about, any payments or nothing like that. As long as you, keep the upkeep on it and the maintenance on it, you got reliable transportation to go from A to Z. Um, it's a choice that a lot of us make. It's a choice that I think a lot of us, we have to really get our priorities in order. And I just think, it just has to be done right. And unfortunately, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. So I don't know if anybody gets offended. It's not my intention to offend nobody, but I'm going to have to go there and say some stuff right here. Let me put this comment up. Juan says, Keynes would recommend reading The Psychology of Money, books on financial literacy and independence. Don't feel bad. Financial literacy is a skill that can be learned. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's something that we all have to learn. It takes time to learn that skill. But I think far too many times when you start looking at people who are in, these realms, you start looking at a situation where people, they're really stunting. They are stunting, and you don't think they're stunting, but they're stunting. And the thing about it is, they may think that you don't recognize that they're stunning, but guess what? They don't realize that they're stunting. That's the sad part. And they're going to continue stunting. If you're in one of these situations where there's just instability with what you got going on, if you just can't get your money right, if you living this high lavish lifestyle, you're fronting and putting on like you got all of this going on for you, you're wearing, I don't know, your Jordans for the fellas, the red bottoms for the ladies, the Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. But then you got to go and find a way to make your rent or make your light bill or make whatever the case may be. Something ain't adding up. Something just don't add up. Now, like I said, I ain't trying to get nobody business, but I done lived long enough to know it don't work like that. If you really got your stuff together, you're not going to be in that type of a situation. So at the end of the day, I think it just really gets to be real important that you got to be able to evaluate, what you got going on. So with that being said, like I said, I got the link up. Let me go ahead on and post it again. Go ahead on and give me your thoughts, man. If you got any thoughts on this, if you've been in a part of this situation, if you've been there and you've kind of come out of that realm and come away from that, if you have something to tell, hit that link and come on, man. You know how we do. You know how we do. Like I said, we're not going to be on too long tonight. We're just having a brief conversation. A couple of things that we got going on that I wanted to announce is after tonight's show, we will be taking a brief hiatus until after the holidays. We will be back in 2026 at some point. Joseph Benoit says I'm broke. But you know what, though, JB? I'm going to say something. I'm going to be honest with you. There used to be a time where somebody would proclaim that they self-proclaim that they're broke and there would be something bad. But when you really think about it, if your bills are taken care of, I know myself personally, if there was ever a time that I was broke, it just was a stigma. I didn't feel good about it, right? But now that I look at it at this age where I'm at right now in life, if my bills are taken care of, my lights are on, my vehicles are still in the driveway, I'm okay. I mean, I'd rather have that peace of mind knowing my bills are paid, my bills are taken care of 7 days of the week, twice on Sunday, than to sit up here trying to stunt and front and act like everything is more than what it is for me. And I know too many people that are driving these luxury vehicles, knowing doggone well that, you know what, you're struggling to make that payment. You know, it's just crazy. Quella says broke on a budget. I am good. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's the key. If you're broken on a budget, guess what? You are winning in life. You're doing very well in life. So that's the thing that we got to look at, people. Just analyze your situations. Uh man, I'm over noodles. Listen, rice and beans, ramen noodles. Hey man, listen, if you ain't got no hunger pains in your stomach at night, man, but your lights are still on and ain't nobody come and take your cars out the driveway, you good. How many times do you hear people with these $1,200, $1,300 car notes, man? This is crazy. Car notes that high right now, this is insane. This is crazy. Just not something that I want to do. Not something that I want to be a part of. So that's the thing about it. And the social media aspect, as we talked about it last year, social media really has a very negative impact on everything. People feel that they have to, put on, people feel that they have to show off and they have to keep up this persona on social media. All the while, you on social media stunting. And here's the thing that I get about that. When you get on social media, and I see people on social media that's literally showing off every vehicle they got. When I see people on social media showing off these fancy shoes and clothes and stuff like that, who are you trying to convince? Are you trying to convince me? Or are you trying to convince yourself through validation through others? Um, JB says mine is high, but I make it work. Absolutely, absolutely. You have to be able to make it work. You have to be able to make it work. So that's where we are in this society right now, man. This is where we are. And then also, what are we teaching the young people? What are we teaching our kids? Are we teaching the kids about financial literacy? Are we teaching them to be responsible? More importantly, are we teaching these kids that they do not have to uphold a certain stigma or a certain stanza on social media so that they can impress people? Are we teaching them that? Too many times, I don't think we are. So it just gets to a point where, we just got to dig ourselves and check ourselves in these types of situations. But when it's all said and done, you're going to learn one way or the other. Juan Manuel says humility is a valuable thing. While ego vanity not fundamentally sound with your money, debt to impress, expensive habit that will hurt you. Absolutely, absolutely. So we got our first guest, man. I'm gonna go ahead on and bring our guy up in here, man. It's my big brother. It's the man behind the merch, and we talking about money, and I know that's a topic that he loves to talk about. So coming to the stage, my big brother, our guy. He designs all of the merch, man. He just does everything that you see, man. Great at what he does. If you need something, a car wrap, if you need a hat, if you need a shirt, hell, if you need some drawers, he can make it happen for you. So coming to the stage, he up here shaking his finger. Come on in here, man. Talk to me. Joseph Bernard in the building. What's good, brother?
Man. I ain't making no draws, dog.
I just said design the drawers, though.
I ain't making no draws, man, because I don't know what, hey, look, cuz I don't know what they want print on there. They might have some, nah. Then they got to say I made it. Nah.
Oh, man. I can't with you, bro.
Man.
What's good,
Nah,
brother? How you doing tonight?
Not much. Chilling, man. I'm here in Florida, enjoying the vacation. Spending Christmas with the family down here in this hot Florida weather. So, nothing much. Just enjoying the weekend. What's up with you?
I'm chilling, man. Same thing on my end, man. We working and doing what we do and getting ready for Christmas and just loving life, man.
What y'all get me, man? Look, you froze, man. Don't worry
prayers.
about it.
No. Prayers, dog. Prayers. I got all the prayers, man.
Hey, I take them. You know what I mean? You know what I say? I take them because it don't cost nothing.
Look, you got a question in the chat from my man, Juan Man. You say, what about grandpa draws?
Grandpa draws? Man, you better go get some what you call them, pins?
You gonna put the people on diapers, man. You crazy. You crazy.
Nah. No,
What you
man.
got to say on the topic tonight, bro? What we
But
talking about?
I used to, man. I just don't like it when like when people put you in that category, like you got money. You know what I mean? I don't have money, but like you were saying when I put in there earlier, my bills are paid, so I'm good. You know what I mean? But like you said, though, I used to have an incident where people would see me riding around in this and riding on that, and that's just because I worked for it, not that I have money. You know what I mean? And I just don't
Yes.
like the way that people put you on that pedestal. And there's people out there that do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I deal with it at work and stuff like that now, because people might say, "Oh well, I know what you make this type of money. You make this time. You don't know what I make. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't flaunt like I got it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
used to be the person that had to have the shoes and all that stuff, had to have the clothes. But as I got older, I realized I didn't need that. Bro, let me tell you right now.
Hmm.
I have Jordans, I have, Nike, and I have Reebok, I have all that stuff. But
Hmm.
right now, I tell you right now, I shop in Walmart. I I buy shoes off TikTok.
Hmm.
So I do that stuff, man, because I don't have to. I think I realized as I got up in age that I didn't have to do all that stuff. Because who
Hmm.
you trying to impress?
Facts.
Knowing your ass broke. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't understand. And I think that's because that's a young mentality versus an older mentality now. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of people can. And I try to tell some people that today, man, you don't. Why you got to get that? Why you got to go get that for who? Who you trying to impress?
So let me ask you this, because I think you just really hit a grand slam when you just said the young mentality versus the old mentality.
Yeah.
What is it about older people that should have an older mentality and a responsible mentality, but older people who are at a certain age range that are still thinking that they're younger? Because you have a lot of that going on. A lot of people just can't accept where they are in life, and they can't accept that they're at a certain age range. What are
Hmm.
your thoughts on that? I mean,
Well,
because
somebody gonna remind you. Somebody gonna remind you, man. Go sit your old ass down somewhere. What are you trying to prove? You damn 40, 50 years old. You should be thinking how to live a better life, how to live in peace, how to
preach,
save your change. You know what I
preach.
mean? And because as you trying to think like one of these young persons right there, man,
Hmm.
you're gonna get too old. Like me, bro, I couldn't do it because I like to be in my bed. I'm not trying to be out in these streets
Talk.
because these streets are crazy now. People
That's
don't have
right.
no respect for you.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? And I see it now. I'm 55 years old, and people do not have respect for you.
That's right.
So you just have to. In life, you have to change. You can't keep doing that. Your body's not going to allow you to do it for one. It's not.
Right.
Cause I rolled like let's say now, like me. When I had the 300, I had the fast car. That was
Right.
just in
Right.
me because it was instilled in me. I had to have it.
Right.
But now, as I'm in the like I said, like I got the Jeep now. Man, listen, when I get out of that Jeep, it feels good because I can step down
Yes.
versus trying to get out of something low and trying to come up. My knees won't allow it. So why should I be trying to live young when I don't need to? My mind's not set there. My mind is set on other goals. I have
That
goals in life.
that I think that's the most important thing that you said is the goal thing. Real quick, I want to throw it at you while I got you here before I get you out of here. It says, Mr. Juan Manuel, he says, do you gentlemen think it's a cultural thing or individual maturity thing? Because pain sometimes is the greatest elixir to make you humble. What do you think about that?
I think it's kind of a mixture of both. I think it's a mixture of both, to be honest.
Yeah.
You do have the culture. Because like us culture, we gon' like we gonna find the flyest stuff.
Hmm.
We're gonna find the baddest rides. We can go buy a new car. We're gonna put rims on that thing.
Hmm.
It's a culture thing, but sometimes you gotta realize you gotta come out of that.
Right.
You got to come at it. Like right now, I'm satisfied with what I drive, man. I don't care. I thought about doing this and doing that to it, but I say, you know what? The damn thing get me from point A to point B.
Yes.
So who am I gonna impress?
That right there, and Rebel says, man, you're a very wise man speaking. Quella, she called and says facts. I mean, you hit the
Yeah,
nail on the head.
I
Juan
did with a
says,
lot of. Go ahead, go ahead.
no, you good, you good. It says, he says, gentlemen, speak the truth. You don't get to live 48, 55 without learning wisdom. Both you gentlemen have learned, adjusted, and matured. Some don't. That is facts. And I mean, JB, you just echoed what he just said, man. You get to a certain level in life by
You
having
do,
to live that life. It's
you
just
do, man. Like
yeah.
even some, man. I'm telling you, man. I see it every day. Like, bro, I see it every day. Like, bro, what are you like, young man? What are you, what are you thinking? You gonna get older and you gonna keep living like that? You
Yeah.
gotta start thinking now. You in your 30s and you still, man. You ain't gonna go back in age. I'm sorry.
My uncle's had a very, very profound saying before my great uncle, that is,
Yeah,
before he passed. One of my grandpa's brothers, he said, and I was like in my early to mid 20s, and I didn't understand it then, but I
yeah.
understand it now. He was talking with one of his friends, or a younger friend or whatever at the time, and he said, "You got more life behind you than you have in front of you." To one of his, younger friends at the time, pretty much where I am right now in their 40s, and Lord willing, I'll be 49 in another couple of months. I'm right there near 50. I'm at the mid-century mark, half century mark.
I'll be 56 in February.
All right. So, that really resonated now. I didn't understand it then, but now that I'm at that age, I see it now. And I mean, it's facts. I mean, at your age, at soon to be 56, me soon to be 49.
Right.
Do I have another 49 years ahead of me? No. Do you have another 56 years ahead of you? No.
I
So
don't
I
know,
think
but you
it
know
all,
what though? I
yeah,
thank God every day I'm waking up that I'm praying that I can see another 56. Some of these young ones don't get to see that. You know what I mean?
that's the
So
blessing.
they got man. We have kids that's dying. And I'm not talking about just minority in
Hmm.
any race, man. Kids are just dying out here on these streets, man, because they don't have no guidance. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't have no guidance. They don't have no money management. They get their money. They got to go out here and floss. Let's just go here.
Hmm.
Let's just take the NIL money from football. Let's just go football. Let's just take NIL money from football.
Hmm.
What's the first thing they're going to do? They're
Oh,
going to
I'm
buy
going to buy
cars.
cars.
They're going to
Yeah.
buy cars. They got to have the flyest cars, man. How about having somebody older teaching them, okay, you're getting $4 million. How about investing your money maybe in insurance, something where you can
Right.
look back on because that money will go fast. Then you're gonna look back on it and be like, man, I wish I would have done that. I didn't really need that. Like, let's just take like Marshawn Lynch, let's take Ocho, see how they manage their money.
Yes.
Realize you don't need that. Man, you can go to, I'm telling you, me personally, I can go to Walmart and get me an outfit and make it look better than what you buy out of Gucci or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. The fake polo. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I ain't got no shame. Walmart, the fake polo at Walmart looks like the real polo at the polo store, and nobody will know the difference.
People don't realize Walmart does not have clothes that say Walmart. Walmart has vendors.
Yes.
So people laugh and say, "Oh, you got that Walmart clothes on," but you know what though? Let's just say, us, man. We can if we can get a contract with Walmart and put stuff in there. That's just us thinking. They laughed at Shaq. Shaq show, if I'm not correct, I'm not wrong. It may have been 420 mil. Yes, off them shoes, and people laughed at him,
Mindset.
but he was smart. You
Hmm.
see what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
like we gotta start teaching our young generation how to start living life because you're gonna get older and once you get older, if we teach them now, they'll be prepared. But some of them are hard headed, bro. I'm sorry.
Well,
Some of them hard headed.
you got hard-headed parents. I mean, I'm gonna just be real. I
Yes,
mean, you got
yes,
some parents that, you know, they're not capable of teaching the children responsibility because they're too busy still trying to live a certain image. They're still trying to be young. They don't want to accept that they're a certain age. Those best days are behind you.
Yeah.
Them young days are gone. And I mean, you got memories. You can reminisce and think about it and talk about it with your people, but you can't live those days no more. It's over. I miss the
You
90s like everybody else, but guess what? The 90s is gone and they'll never come back.
It's gone. It's gone. So, you just got to be thankful for God that you can wake up and live another day and be able to go out there and grind and get what you need. But you got to think about it all the time, man. Man, you got to think about life now. This world's crazy, so you got to think. I say myself, I'm in the house. I go
Yeah.
what I got to do. I'm in the house. I ain't trying to flaunt for nobody. I ain't trying to do all of that because that's not me no
Thanks.
more.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
You
I'm
outgrow it.
just hoping that people can learn as they go, as you get older, because age will hit you. Age will hit you. Like they say, boy, mama told me there's gonna be days like this.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Boy. Come on now, man. You gonna make you pull out the church plate. I gotta get my dollar, man. Let me put my dollar in the church plate. But
I'm
give me my
just
but
saying,
listen, I'm gonna put my dollar in there, but give me my 50 cent back. Like I said, I get
if
my
you
change out the
know,
church plate.
if you know, you know. If
Yes,
your
sir.
mama always said there will be days like this.
There'll be
Man, I
days
get out
like
of the
this.
bed, my knees are hurting. Like I got to bed this morning, my back was hurting. I was like, man, God, dog. But like you said, Larry, you got people out here trying to live like that. And I don't understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, JB, man, I appreciate you taking time, man, off of the vacation to lock in with us, man. And like I say, man, I always give you shout outs at the beginning of the show, but if I don't never tell you, I'm gonna tell you to your face right
Yes, sir.
now. Thank you so much for all the work you put in and all the sacrifices that you make and everything that you do for you talk and real talk and the movement and all of that, man. Your work is greatly appreciated. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you and we love you, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Love y'all too. We finna get ready for New Year. We got some big things coming, people. So y'all stay tuned.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. All right,
Eh,
brother, man. Y'all be safe, man. Give my love to Kim and the fam out there, man. Y'all have a good one.
I will, man. Love you,
All
man. Be
right, all
good.
right. Much love, brother. Peace, peace.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's our guy, JB, Joseph Bernard. Juan Manuel says somebody got to talk to Jamar Chase for spitting, cost him over 500K with suspension and fine for spitting. Now you just saying 57 million is not enough. Oh, yeah. OBJ said 57 million is not enough to live on. Man, that's a good point, man. That's a real good point because, man, listen, I rock with that stock market. And I'll tell anybody, if you know how to rock with that stock market and you just go ahead and direct some of your money and your finances and stuff to that as opposed to some of this frivolous stuff, trust me, 57 million, you wouldn't have to suffer. You wouldn't have to suffer. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link up again, man. Like I said, we ain't gonna be on here too long tonight. The show will go as you guys bring it. Like I said, we're gonna take us a little hiatus and get through the year and close this year out, and then we'll be coming back in 26 with some bigger and better things. Like I said, man, we thank you for everything you have done for the movement this year, all the support you've given us, everything that you've done in year one. This is episode 27, 27 episodes of Real Talk. Very blessed to be able to go this far, man. So that's what we got going on. A couple of announcements for those of y'all on the football side. As you know, our Miami Hurricanes are going to be taking on Ohio State in the quarterfinals. So we're going to have our show on Sunday, and we're going to have a couple of special guests. I'm gonna save a little surprise that we got with that, man. It's going to be a real banger. Um, I'm being cool, man. This ain't a Miami show tonight. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that, man. Just lock in, bro. Lock in. We're gonna cover that. Tonight ain't the night. We gotta take care of business tonight, man. I love my Canes like everybody else here, but we gotta lock in on business. But yeah, we're gonna have that show on Sunday, and we'll see what happens from there. I know Mr. B, we will be doing a hype show at some point, so just be on the lookout whenever that announcement is made. And yeah, man, that's what we got going on over here. Podcast out, You Talk Sports Show. Lock in with that. Lloyd Bernard Clothing Line. You know, all of that stuff is about to drop. Just so many blessings and so many good things are happening for this movement right now, and it's just for y'all to be a part of it. And we just thank you for everything. So, but looks like it's kind of light. So, like I said, we weren't gonna go too long tonight. Like I said, I know it's Christmas week. A lot of people on vacation, as JB was, you know, and a lot of people doing their thing this week. So I think we're just gonna go ahead on and put a bow on it. Um, Real quick, I just want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year at that. The one thing I'd like to say is that I thank you for everything, all your support that you guys have given this channel. And I thank you for the support that you're going to continue to give this channel. It means a lot. I mean, like I said, I talk with D damn near every day. And I mean, he's very much thankful and just grateful, as I am, as all of us here at U Talk is. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you, man. Back at you. Back at you. And I just hope and pray that 2026 is going to be a great one for everybody. But with that being said, we're going to call it a night, and we're going to send love and blessings to everybody. Last words I got, man. Listen, moral of the story: get your money right. If your money ain't right, get your money right. And if your money is right, keep it going in the right direction. That's the best thing I could say. Love on your family. Love on your loved ones. If you haven't talked to somebody in the recent times, make an effort to talk to them, because you just never know. You just never know. It's too much stuff I'm hearing that's going on. Just make sure you show love to your people. Real quick, hold up. We got another guest before we get up out of here. Let me go ahead and bring him in. Let me bring him in. Real quick, my guy, the Italian Stallion. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
What is up, brother? How you doing? Do you hear me okay?
I got you, man. What's going on? We're about to get out of here, but like I said,
I know. I was trying to jump on. The computer was giving me some issues and so forth. So, but
good.
No, man. Let me just tell you this: wise words, like I said in the chat. I mean, that right there. It's hard to follow that up with what was just said. Honestly, JB, was that his name? And so forth. I mean, just
yeah, JB.
Oh my gosh! I mean, just so right. But you know, I'm just gonna. I know you got to get up out of here, but I just wanted to bring on, just say a couple things. I think what it really boils down to is this society thing. For whatever reason, that some people have to project themselves to be fake just to maybe get interest from the opposite sex. You know, also the facts that you know that you ain't worth nothing if you ain't dressed in a certain way, or you ain't driving a certain car, or how big your damn house is. I mean, last I checked, as long as it's got 4 walls and a roof, you know, and you ain't in the dang elements, I think you've done pretty damn good in this life, honestly, you know, and there ain't nothing wrong with, you know, having a condo or an apartment, depending on where you live, you know, and so forth. I mean, as long as you're paying the rent, that's something that should be grateful for, you know, and the hell with somebody, you know, whether it is the people that you want to run around with or the opposite sex. I mean, the truth of the matter is they need to appreciate you for you, you know, and what you bring to the table, and not your material things. I mean, because at the end of the day, you can't take that with you in the next step. You know, we don't, you know, and that's the facts. But I mean, it's absolutely true what you said, though, in regards to that whole, you know, the stock market. That's what you really need to learn. That, you know, that's the stuff that's always going to be there, whether you know when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down. You can basically make it work either way into your favor. I mean, at the same time, you spend money on a damn $50,000, $60,000 car. The minute you drive off the lot, it loses value. I mean, you could literally get into an accident, heaven forbid, and you'd be paying more than anything just to get it fixed, and it ain't even worth what you just paid for it, and you're not even done with the first payment yet. So, I mean, that's just what it really boils down to. And the other thing too is you know, live life. You know, take vacations, enjoy the cruises, you know, things like that. And you work for stuff like that, you know, and manage your money correctly, and don't be blowing it on stupid stuff, you know, and not to impress anybody. The fact that you go into a bar or some place and oh, let me buy a round of drinks for everybody. Okay. All right. But at what cost? Just so somebody will start talking to you and be like, hey, that guy's a really cool guy over there. Who cares? Honestly, you know, just You be you. You're good enough. You don't have to wear an S on your chest, honestly.
Facts,
Simple as
facts.
that. So, but no, I mean, this is a topic that I think that anybody could learn from, because yeah, you do got a bunch of guys that are in midlife crises pretending to be something they ain't, and at the end of the day, they just need to let it go, And I love what was said. They tell your old ass, you old, you don't need to be, doing this thing and so forth. But I get it. At the end of the day, you just got to enjoy the time you did have and reflect on it, and then get into a new chapter of your life. Like appreciate what you have, whether you have a family or, just a good lifestyle and so forth, and a comfortable lifestyle, and don't overextend yourself. In the business that I'm in, the people that sign up for these mortgages, and it's sad, it really is, and then when they're telling me that they don't even have cable, they don't even have, unless they're lying, but the truth of the matter is that if they don't even have this stuff and they can't afford the house mortgage, I mean, what are you going to do? Like, what are you spending your money on? You got to eat, you got to do other stuff, but my goodness, it's just really, and that goes for the opposite sex too. I'm sure Shy would bring that up as well, and everything. So, but I don't want to stay too much longer. Listen, congratulations, Larry, Devin, the U-Talk family. Just another phenomenal year. I'm telling you, you guys are just going to keep taking it to the moon. Love you guys. Merry Christmas to all. To anybody else that celebrates the different holidays, happy holidays to you all. It's all about being with the loved ones, and a prosperous new year to all of you individually, and to the U-Talk family. So absolutely, and the channel. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you too, Stallion, man. Much love to you, man, and blessings to you and your family, man.
Thank you.
2026, man. Let's everybody win in 2026.
Let's elevate it. Let's win.
Let's
Absolutely.
elevate it. Next level. So
later, brother.
You have a Merry Christmas, brother. We'll be talking.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's our guy, the Italian Stallion, man. And he put a bull on that thing just as good, man, that I don't even have to, say anything else. I'm just going to follow that up with Merry Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you guys a great Christmas, a happy New Year, as I said earlier. And if the Lord says the same, 2026, man, y'all check in and lock in with us over here. It's going to be some big things happening on this network. So until then, you know how we start every show, and you know how we end every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby. We love you. Take care of yourselves. It's Real Talk. See you later. Peace.
From the heart of the city to the edge of the world, telling stories of black kings and queens.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Every topic, every voice, like a new kind of pearl. Shining light on truths to make the future swirl. It's Real Talk, baby. El Frank and Shy Blue coming through, baby. Real topics, real stuff for the people, baby. Buckle up and let's roll with Real Talk, baby. It's Real Talk, baby. It's Real Talk, baby. It's Real Talk, baby. And it ain't no me without you, baby. It's U-Talk, baby, and it ain't no me without you, baby. From the heart of the city to the edge of the world,
It's U-Talk, baby.
Black kings and queens, we're both in a fur.